So let us continue first. So what we will do, Shruti, in the wildlife sanctuaries, we'll give the protection as well as we'll provide the conditions required for. That is two things you should write. Write it. A wildlife sanctuary provides. A wildlife sanctuary provides protection. A wildlife sanctuary provides sanctuary provides protection and living conditions required for wild animals in their natural habitats, habitats. That is what you should remember, natural habitats. So that is what will happen in wildlife sanctuaries. Do you understand, all of you? So in this region,
Yes,
it is very prohibited, strictly prohibited. Understand? So wildlife sanctuaries, killing and capturing of wild animals is strictly prohibited. You have to note it down that also. In wildlife sanctuaries, next point. Sanctuaries. Poaching. Poaching means what?
killing, sir.
Poaching and capturing. Capturing means like what? Prisoning. Understanding? Capturing
Yes, sir.
animals is strictly prohibited.
Zoo, they are like capturing animals, sir.
That is capturing. That is that is capturing. Understanding? Zoo is a capturing. Okay.
But they're saying prohibited.
It is in wildlife. Wildlife sanctuaries we are not capturing, but we are taking the animals and we are keeping in a zoo. Understand, Johan? Wildlife sanctuaries is not under national parks and zoos. Do you understand? So in this region, see, for example, have you noticed in a YouTube you may watch? If you are entering into the zoo, what will happen? We people are walk freely and animals will be protected, which will be preserved. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Zoo or national park. Understand? But if you go wildlife sanctuary, you may observe in China and somewhere, we people will be prisoned. If you want to see the wildlife sanctuary, we people will keep kept in some kind of a transparent glass or some kind of transported vehicle. So when we are traveling, you may see all the lions will attack, cheetah will attack. You may watch in YouTube. Correct or not?
Yes, sir.
So that is called as wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuary, animals used to walk freely, no restriction for them. Only some boundary will be there. So we people, when we want to enter into their wildlife sanctuaries, we will be restricted. Means we are not supposed to walk freely. They will be kept in some cave.
Then we
will go inside and even sometimes animal will come and will attack. But safety glasses will be there. So that is called as wildlife. Do you understand wildlife sanctuary?
The glass was broken.
It was broken.
unbreakable glass.
Very understanding. Very tough one, and it is tested. It is not normal one. Okay. You may watch YouTube. Let it be. Few minutes we will watch. Now you can see how it will be. They will travel inside. Let us observe. Like this, can you see here? It is a picture. Tigers are attacking the humans. Like this, when they are in you can see man. This picture. It is not coming video, but you can observe here. This in this. Can you able to see here? Tell me. Can you able to see or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like
No,
that is
sir, I
called as.
think
Actually,
it has
they
been
used to
stuck.
walk freely, they used to do freely, but we people are will be present. So that is only called as wildlife sanctuaries. Understanding? So anyhow, I will try to get a good video and I will send you also. Understand? So later you may watch. Understanding in a group also I will send the link. So that is the difference between wildlife sanctuaries and national parks that we will study. So in this wildlife sanctuaries, completely it is restricted. Now let us see some animals. Some in wildlife sanctuaries, animals live natural environment protected from people alone. We will do it. Understand? But some threatened wild animals. Understanding? Which is having a threatened means dangerous from us or from them. So that animals are alone, which will be protected and they will preserved in our wildlife sanctuaries. They are only called as black buck. What we should call? Black buck. Understand? So have you watched that animal anytime?
PUG.
Black buck. Note it down. Black buck.
Sir, spelling sir PUG only, no sir, pug.
Black buck. B-U-C-K. Buck. Black buck. I will show you. So right, first one point you should note it down. Later I will show you the animals one by one. Understand? So right. Some of the threatened wild animals, which are protected, some of the threatened wild animals which are protected and preserved in our wildlife sanctuaries are black buck,
Second.
black buck. 1 minute. Black buck. So this is called as black buck. Can you able to see? I will say once again, you know, write it. So some of the threatened wild animals which are protected and preserved in our wildlife sanctuaries. In our wildlife sanctuaries are black buck, white-eyed buck. This is called as black buck. White-eyed buck. Do you able to understand, Ra?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is called as white-eyed buck. You may observe here. This is called as white-eyed buck. White-eyed buck. Here it is there. Can you able to understand? Note it down. These are the animals which are preserved. So, Chaitanya, can you able to say what is a wildlife sanctuary? Simple definition. Wildlife sanctuary,
Yes, sir.
where the animals live natural environment, but it is protected from whom? Protected from?
Predators.
From people,
Humans.
not predators. From people means lion may hunt and it can eat. Tiger may hunt, it can eat. Plants, animals may eat the plants, but it is natural happening, not by us. That is what we should remember. So, but some threatened animals are preserved. In that first one is black buck. Next one, white-eyed buck. Next one, elephant. Elephant, I already know that. Next, golden cat. Next one is called as golden cat. Elephant. Next, golden cat. This is called as golden cat. You see the animals because sometimes if you see in our some zoo or somewhere you can notice it. This is called as golden cat. Looks like a tiger. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is called as golden cat. Very dangerous.
It
More than
looks
tiger.
like a lion, sir.
What?
It looks like a lion, sir.
Looks like a lion. A golden cat. Next, pink-headed duck. Pink-headed duck. This is called as pink-headed duck. Very nice. Looks very beautiful. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Pink-headed duck. These all are preserved because of their threatened stage. That is why. Pink-headed duck. Next, gharial. G-H-A-R-I-A-L. Gharial. G-H-A-R-I-L. Gharial. This is called as gharial. Gharial means, do you know? A crocodile.
Crocodile.
Very
It's like
long
crocodile,
beak.
sir.
That is called as gharial. Long
Never
beak
seen
crocodiles. Long beak crocodiles are called as gharial. Do you understand? It is very dangerous. Look, see how scary it is. Correct? Understand, Ra? But you people will see everything. You will think that it is crocodile only. His name is called as gharial. Next one, Mars crocodile. Mars. M-A-R-S-H. Mars crocodile.
Insects are like protected.
What, Ra?
Like extincted insects.
Yeah, this is called as Mars crocodile. Mars crocodile. In our Tamil Nadu also near I don't know that his name is that stone Ratalu. What we used to call that is Mahabalipuram. Mahabalipuram we have the crocodile park. Do you know it? When I'm in class 7th, I have watched. I visited that crocodile park in Chennai and Tamil Nadu only. Crocodile park near Mahabalipuram. This is called as Mars crocodile. Do you understand, all of you? Shruti?
Yes, sir.
Mars crocodile. Next, python and rhinoceros. Python. Python, you already know, correct?
Yes, sir.
Python. This is python. Python and rhinoceros. What is the meaning of rhinoceros? Class 7th it may come. Rhinoceros, which can which can hurt even very low sounds also. That
Yes,
is
sir.
only
In
called as
some
rhinoceros.
countries, they are like
Yeah,
for
rhinoceros.
the bones and that.
Yes. Rhinoceros are almost endangered. In India, we have only 2 rhinoceros. In that, recently one died. Only one alone now. I don't know what is future. Rhinoceros.
But in
Only
Africa, there are like 10 or 20.
yes, rhinoceros, which can even heard understanding very sound, less low sounds also understanding. So what we can say, human range audible ultrasounds and infrasonic sounds, which can heard even very very low sounds also, infrasonic sounds also. That is only specialty. Class 7th you must study. Not
No,
studying.
sir. Yes, not studies about this.
Rinsers can heard even rinsers can heard even understanding low level sounds. That is also you can remember. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Ultrasounds and as well as supersonic sounds we can call. Ultrasounds and supersonic sound, everything can be created by this. Human range, audible range sounds and low sounds, supersonic sounds and ultrasonic sounds. That is, this is a rinser specialty. That is, so this is all animals which are preserved, understanding, because of the safety measurements, understanding. So they are almost like they're threatening wild animals. So that is why we are preserving, protected and preserved in our wildlife sanctuaries. So this is all about understanding wildlife sanctuaries. So next, in our India, where we have this wildlife sanctuaries, how many are there, understanding how many wildlife sanctuaries are there in India and what kind of animals are there, where they are present, and that is all we'll study in the next class. Is it okay, Ra?
Okay, sir.
So with that I will stop. Understand? So understand what is the wildlife, even not only the wildlife animal sanctuaries, also we can call bird sanctuaries also there. From other countries, every year some birds will migrate and will come and again they will leave
Yes,
after
sir.
the season. Do you know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that is all we'll study in the next class. That's all. Thank you, Ra.